several days ago where one of the types of ammunition that he utilized was the RIP ammunition. And I was like, that's really interesting ammunition. I'd like to actually see it in practice to see what it actually could do. Well, Scott actually did put out a video about it several years ago where he actually showcases the RIP ammo. So I'm very curious if we're going to get to actually see what this thing can do to some ballistics gel. So, let's take a look-see and see what we get.
What's up, guys? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics.
God,
and today
he's
we're going to
young.
have some fun with some of the G2 Research RIP ammo. Now, I'm sure you've probably seen these before. They've been around for a while, but what I didn't know is they make them in 10mm. So G2 Research sent these over to us.
Okay, can I just say, pre-Jack Scott, pre-professional setup Scott. Wow. This is a blast from the past right now. I'm getting, yeah, he sounds calm. The microphone quality isn't as good as his current microphone quality. This is weird. This is really weird.
If you want to check them out, I'll leave a link in the description down below that will take you to their website. So RIP stands for Radically Invasive Projectile, and it's a solid copper round. Here's you a close-up. It's a pretty mean-looking bullet.
Oh, that
so
is
we're going to be
nasty.
shooting these rounds out of our Glock Gen 4 Model 20 10mm. And first we're going to shoot some through the Chronograph. This is a 115 grain bullet, and they're advertised at 1,220 feet per second. The first shot through the Chronograph gave us a reading of 1,206 feet per second.
Well, this is when the chronographs were
Our
safe.
second shot gave us a reading of 1,203 feet per second. Our third shot gave us 1,223 feet per second. And our fourth shot gave us 1,226 feet per second.
Yeah, definitely. He was all business on this
This
one,
gave us an average of 1,214 feet per second. So first we're going to start out with some ballistic gel. We have two 16-inch blocks of 10% ballistic gel made by Clear
Here we
Ballistics.
go. This is what I was looking for.
And then I just have us a variety of stuff to shoot and see what kind of results we get. So now let's head outside and get started. Okay, we're going to start out with the ballistic gel, and we're about 15 feet away.
That rage. Oh! Oh, that is a nasty wound track. Holy shit. Look at that. You've got you got the one core that went straight through, and then look at the petals peeling off. Oh, that would, oh my God, that would do some serious fucking damage. Shit. Oh, yes, Revan. Yes, it is. Hi.
So the petals broke off.
Oh, it's even worse than I thought. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fucking wound channels. And everything that these petals pass through is just getting shredded. So, yes, yes, I imagine armor, of course, would stop this, but not everyone's wearing fucking armor.
So the petals broke off just like they were supposed to, and then the solid piece of the projectile continued on. All of the petals are in the gel, except for one that shot out the top. So the petals that broke off from the bullet, they went anywhere from 4 to 5 inches in the gel. And the solid piece of the projectile, it looks like it stopped right around 11.5 inches. Let's go ahead and shoot it one more time. I want to see if we can get that bullet to go just a little further. I just went ahead and just flipped the same block around, so we're just going to be shooting it from the other side.
Fuck! Hang on. Hold up. Is that the core? Yeah. That core looked like it made some movement. There's the core right there. And I'd say you got about the same level of spread on the petals, but Jesus.
Okay, again, the petals broke off perfectly like they were supposed to. And again, the bullet went about 11.5 inches in the gel. Now let's have some fun. I've got us a bunch of stuff to shoot. Let's start out
here
with
we
some
go.
cabbage.
Yeah, that head of cabbage is gone.
Next. Let's do it again.
There it goes. I do say we don't get enough of the reverse in his current videos. I like this style of like the slow-mo reverse and then redoing it again. We don't get enough of that in his new videos. And yes, Angel World, this is indeed pre-accident Scott. This video is like 7 years old.
Now how about some cantaloupe?
God, that splits. Oh God, I forgot to turn those off. And Bicuneo. God, I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce that. Cuneo, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much.
Spaghetti squash.
Hey! Nice. And while we can't see it, look at the exit. Because this was the entrance. That's the entrance. Look at the exit. As it drops down there, look at the size of the exit. Ow!
So there's where we hit. And there's our exit.
Jesus.
Now we got some pineapple.
I took it in half. But the squash didn't. Interesting. That's interesting. It's splitting everything in half except that squash. The squash didn't actually blast apart like this. Ah!
That's pretty good. I don't have any more fruits and veggies. Let's see if we can bust up that cinder block.
Doubtful. Oh, not bad. Okay.
Here's some
Not
of the
bad.
bullets. So now we're going to shoot this ham. I know some of you get mad at me when I shoot ham because you really like ham, but I got this thing on clearance for like $10, so I couldn't resist. It's already sliced, so it should be pretty cool. Ugh. Ham everywhere.
Oh my God. Okay, hang on. I want to frame by frame this. Hold up. God, look at how it just shredded it. Holy shit. It just like, God, it just shredded it completely.
Ugh. We did some good damage, but we did not make it all the way through the ham. I thought maybe we hit a
That's
bone.
okay.
But I had this thing in the deep freezer and I thought it was thawed out all the way, but the center is still kind of frozen. So that bullet is stuck somewhere in there.
Hey, that's one way to get some sliced ham. Look at that. He's slicing the ham Kentucky style.
Oh.
Well, there we go. Okay, well, it was sliced, Reaper.
This cable is so disgusting right now. We'll just clean all this up later.
Just bring up the hogs, they'll eat it.
Let them do it. Okay, now let's finish up with some water jugs. Let's see how many we can make it through.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, did he make it through 2? How many did he make through there? It might have made it into the second one. I thought I saw a hole.
So we exploded the first water jug. Then we penetrated the second water jug, and we did not come out the back.
There's the round.
And there's the bullet at the bottom of the water jug.
Okay. Wow. That's remarkably smooth. Huh. Remarkably smooth.
Oh, it's so heavy. Okay, I want to do one last thing. I've got this old car door. I used this in a video like 2 years ago, I think. I still got it. So now let's see if we can make it through it with an RIP round. I put some water jugs behind the door. That way if we make it through, we can see if we still got any power.
It's only aluminum. It
Let's
might.
take 2 shots.
This might. Yeah, it is only aluminum.
My other water jug fell down. I had to set it back up. Let's take our next shot.
They got through.
So here's shot number 1 and shot number 2. Both shots went through the door. And as for our water jugs, we went completely through this one.
Wow.
And it looks like we made it completely through this water jug also. Oh,
Okay.
This is going to take me a while to clean up.
That's some surprisingly good penetration. Considering it went through the car door, granted the car door does not have much resistance. That aluminum is very thin and it's hollow on the inside. But you would think that impacting steel might have slowed it down a little bit, but it still passed completely through the water jugs. That's impressive.
Yep. I'm just joking. I'll make my wife do it. So I really want to weigh what's left of the bullet after the petals break off. This thing starts out at 115 grains. Let's see what we're left with. 48.1 grains. Now there's 8 petals that break off from the bullet. Both times when we shot the gel, 1 petal shot out the top of the block and we were left with 7. Let's see if we can get back to 115 grains. So here are the 7 petals that broke off from the bullet. And now we have 106.7 grains. Now let's add 1 more from our second shot, so we have a total of 8 petals. We have 115 grains. Alright guys, that's it. Real quick, I wanted to point out our new clothing. The sleeve on this sweatshirt comes from the Tail Valhalla project. They're an apparel company that we've teamed up with, and they're doing some really good things. Their proceeds go to making plaques to honor our fallen heroes, whether it be military, law enforcement, or first responders. These plaques go to the families, and it's at no cost to them. So now if you decide to buy a shirt or a sweatshirt, not only are you supporting the channel, but you're also supporting the Tail Valhalla project and their cause. So if you want to check them out, links in the description down below. So for today's question, I want to know, what do you think about these RIP rounds? Is this something that you would carry for self-defense or not? Leave your answers in the comment section down below. And again, I want to point out my hearing protection that was sent to me by a pro for show. Make fun of me all you want. I know that there's no way I can say that and sound cool. But they want me to try these out, and I'm going to give you guys a review pretty soon. And then I have several that I'm going to give away. But in the meantime, if you want to check them out, here's you a promo code for 10% off, and I will leave a link in the description down below. Guys, don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. If you're a new subscriber, don't forget to hit that little bell at the top. It's going to give you notifications when we upload new videos. And we upload new videos every week. Also, don't forget to check out Kentucky Ballistics on Patreon, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you have anything you'd like to see me
baby
shoot,
Scott.
there's an address in the description down below.
I know, Dragoon. I know.
Once again, my name is Scott. You've been watching Kentucky Ballistics. And I'll see you next time.
God. Classic Scott. Hello, Mike. That glad it was weird seeing him looking so young, but that was really interesting. Those RIP rounds, I mean, unfortunately, they don't make them anymore. Our RIP rounds cannot be found anymore, or at least they don't manufacture them anymore. But damn, those are some like those rounds will seriously fuck you up. Those are some, yeah, it's well, and Revan, to your point, it's almost worse than a mini shotgun spread because it stays together until it hits, and that's when it shotguns out. It only shotguns out after it hits you, which means all of the petals are in you, bouncing around or shooting through you, shredding God knows what they come into contact with. Honestly, really damn impressive, I must say.